Hello everybody, the Model Maniac here, and welcome. I'm going to be doing a slightly different video today, and it's been a long time since I've spoken to a camera. Anyway, we're doing an unboxing of this here, or the introductory war game from Airfix Battles. Now, interesting story. Well, I think it is. I'll try to hold the camera as still as possible, but so I went on YouTube to look at reviews and things of this, and I googled the release date, and it was I think it was April 2016. And you could look at the description and see when this video was uploaded, and it's over 4 years ago. And well, I'm not entirely sure because I only got the email about this from Airfix, and I could never find this on their website or anything until about a week ago. So how people got it before, I don't know, but whether I've just been silly. Anyway, it's here now. It came in the post of about an hour ago. So I've looked inside a bit, but only really to see what's in there. I haven't opened any of the cards or anything like that. And I've never done a war game before. So this is certainly very appropriate for me. And unlike most starter war game sets, it's relatively cheap. I need to show you how this came packaged because the box they use, well, it's brilliant. I'll show you at the end of the video, but we'll get into this. Okay, camera change, brilliant. I know you're amazed. So yeah, it's quite heavy. Although I've looked inside it, there's quite a weight to it. Right. So, will that fold back? That's the question, actually, probably. No. So, inside, well, you get I've never done a war game before, so all of this is new to me, and I assume this is different to other ones. You get dice, all sorts of cards. Then, when I did open it up, I saw there was a heck of a lot of instructions. Then we've got here we've got two, I believe it said A2, seems about A2 size, which fold out. I'm not going to do it here because it's massive. Mats, which are double-sided. They're very glossy, it's nice, or satiny, and they're double-sided, so there's a slightly different pattern on each side, and you get 4 battlefields. They're all very similar but different. And then this is all I've opened here. This is just open a bit of so I didn't have to open it on camera. And you get a bunch of like token things you need to pop out, obviously, to use, like placeholder things, and that's it. So let's just close the box up properly. No, come on. Go. I'm just joking, and perfect. Right, no. So we got our maps. Obviously, I'll move this stuff off first. Let's start with the biggest stuff. Okay, let's move the cards up there. Wow. Okay. When I opened it before, it didn't seem so big, and let's do a very glossy lid, and it's mainly, you can't see the full extent of it, it's mainly a gravel road with shell holes and trees, and they all roughly follow that. This one's got no road, and it's got some ruins, all sorts, but these aren't, creases will eventually come out, and yeah, put that down. And this one has got, this one's got a farm and a small gate, and the other side just got a crossroads and the same format as the others. And you can make your own boards for this. I saw people do make their own full, like, really nice boards with 3D stuff on it, but for a starter set, 4 maps you can play. I think that's quite good indeed. Let's get let's look at the boring stuff first. Now I don't know entirely sure what the right side is for this. Let's start with this red one. So, Battles, the introductory war game, and it says here you get 2 force decks, each with 27 unit cards, 54 command cards, 2 double-sided maps, 6 square and 9 edge cover pieces, objective counters and 1 intelligence dossier counter, 3 star counters, 10 dice, and loads of things which I won't read out, and then these are all like your infantry things, a 4 machine gun, mortar count, all that sort of stuff, and then 24 pairs of ID counters, and inside it tells you how to play, I think in all different scenarios. Yeah, set up the map, choose your forces, play scholars. These are all very cool indeed, and no idea what any of that means yet. This stuff I think just really tells you what I think this mainly goes through explaining the different game modes. I think I'm not entirely sure. It looks like there's 10 different game modes, it seems. Well, we've looked at that, we've got that boring stuff out of the way. So when I said I wouldn't have to get a knife out to open stuff, well, I sort of forgot. I won't open the dice, because, well, they're dice and it's not needed, is it? They're standard dice, so I'm going to get a knife. Okay, I think this is a good time to move the camera anyway. Oh no, not the bad guys. I assume, so they've got something around them. What will be the best? Oh, you might even just be able to. Oh yeah, I might not even need the knife. Hang on, yeah. Oh, the camera's drooped. Use the knife to try. That's not gonna work, is it? Anyway. But where was I opening it? This way. Dear. And yeah. I have to get an elastic band in a second. Let's move all that stuff out of the way, and you get a lot of cards here. I think it said 54. Actually, let's go back to the previous camera position. A slight lapse in my judgment, and we're going back to the previous position because I think it's just easier for me, and I think you don't really need to see in detail, but you get a lot of cards here. Let's flip it over, and I assume, yeah, so you get Allied and Axis, so German, it's obviously got the Iron Cross there, and Allied, so it's got the star, so you can assume America or just the Allies in general, so Britain as well. But most of these are the same, but there's machine gun section, 4 men with 2 Browning machine guns, and you've got the 82mm mortar team, 4 men with 2 82mm mortars, and you get, oh, there's a purple card here. What's this? Veterans. Yeah, a bunch of things which I will learn in a second. You got Lieutenant there. Panzer IV. Hello, that. Speaking of Panzer IV, yes, check that video out. Why don't you? Anyway, cards. I assume they'll be useful. Well, I mean, they've included them. And we'll open this smaller packet, which is the Battles. This is basic orders, move, fire, and reinforce. Highest quality content on the platform. That's proper nice. Hang on, I might be able to open it. There we are. Forward, upward. Okay, we've done it. That's it. It's starting to fall away. So, start making a pile of plastic there, shall we? Now, sweeping advanced, hit the deck. So all sort of things you can do, I suppose, if you've got this card. I'll have to read the instructions, but just these are actions, or the command cards, as it says. Now, we've got that stuff out of the way. Let's just move them really into the corner. We're going to go on to the final thing, very interesting indeed, which is this. So some of the things are popping out already, but brilliant cutting, and very impressed. So we've got all sorts of. Oh, hello. Grab that back. They've all sort of come out. No dear, I pushed them all out. They weren't in. There's nothing in there. So oh, that went wrong. Let's try flatten this out. Just try and. Oh dear. No. Okay. There were two sheets. Oh. This has gone unbelievably wrong. Anyway, it seems that this is just everything else. Let's look at this sheet. It did have a lot of stuff on it now, but you've got soldiers, you've got guys with bazookas, machine guns, rifles, grenades, Tommy gun. You got let's probably get. Oh, okay, we got a field gun. You got smoke signals. You got small sandbag and rock defences. All very interesting. You've got an abandoned outpost or building. You've got trucks and what's that? Churchills. There's a Panzer IV. This looks like a Sherman. Yeah, well, I can judge by the American flag on the back. Sherman tank. That's all the tanks you get. So it's Panzer IV. There's got to be another Axis tank, surely. No, just what looks like a Tiger tank as well, but I won't pick it up because it's not currently out there. This has gone spectacularly wrong. You've got rough terrain things. They've all got things on the back, I think, as well. Yeah, look. So the soldiers and guys have all got bangs, and there's smoke. The fences have got more defences on the other side, so it's all very compact and useful, I think. So I'm gonna probably pop all of these out and put them in the box. That seems like a smart idea, because they're all sort of over my table at the moment, and it's all very interesting. I have no idea. Like we've got the stars. I believe there's only one tiger. Oh, but yeah, all very interesting indeed. And well, once I've sorted it out, I'll have a better look, shall I? So I'm very confused. It's obviously just because I've never done anything like this before, but so I've left all of that stuff in there, so it's all the same for just because I thought, oh, we'll do that easily after off camera. But so I've got all my tanks and vehicles. I've got a Valor thing, my field guns, these smoke cards, which have got smoke 1 on one side and smoke 2. And the other, you've got rough terrain cards. You've got just your defences, which have got, I believe, a different defence on the same. Oh no, the same defence, but just on each side. You've got buildings, which have got a slightly different. Oh no, they've got the same building on the other side. I don't know how it works. You've got these objective cards, which on the other side have got rough terrain. These pounder cards have got rough terrain on the other side. The Valor card's just the same. Now what really gets me, sorry, let's focus, is these tank cards. So here we've got a Sherman tank, but on the other side it's a truck. We got a Churchill here. On the other side it's also a truck. We've got another Churchill, which is a truck. A truck, Sherman truck. So, but then this Sherman's a Clippy on the other side, which is like a Sherman but with loads of rockets attached to the top, it looks like. So why that's like that. This Tiger tank, only one of these Tigers, it's got a Panzer IV on the other side. This Panzer IV on the other side's got a half track. So's this Panzer IV, and so's this Panzer IV. Okay, I no idea. So I assume these three. Well, there's 4 of those. Am I missing like a tank or something? Because there's. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. There's only 4 German tanks. So I'll have to look into that. I'll read the instructions and things. But yeah. I'll do a final thing in a second. So, well, that's it. I've done the unboxing, and I've actually, if we take out these, been organising some elastic bands around some of the things and putting some of the bits in bags and things just so I don't lose them. And yeah, I haven't read the instructions yet because I haven't had time. But if I can shut the box properly, then I can. So there we go. I haven't shut it properly because I've messed something up inside, but there it is. Airfix Battles, and I'm very excited to have a game of it with somebody. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We've been getting a lot of views on one of our videos, which is good, and there will be a video coming about asking you what style of build video you prefer out of the 3 I've done so far, and the one that should be coming out in a few days' time. Depends when I finish the plane. And well, so subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. I'm not joking. This is the box they sent it in. When I first opened it, I thought it was just a bag of paper because they had to fill it with something, didn't they? And unfortunately, they didn't fill it with more kits. So yeah, goodbye.